Hello, everyone, and welcome back into another episode of The Three View. Today, we are joined by Peoria Mustangs head coach Ben Krause. How's it going today?
Not too bad, Brittany. Thank you for having me on today.
Yeah, of course. So we'll just kind of jump right on into things. So this will be your first year in Peoria. How excited about are you about rejoining the league?
Very excited. Like you said, rejoining the league. I played in it. It's been about 12 years ago now. So a little bit has changed, but it's still the NA3. It's still a great league, great organization, and I'm just happy to be a part of the league again.
Yeah, absolutely. And being back in Peoria, how do you think having your prior playing experience in the NA3 will help you in terms of coaching this year?
I think it'll help tremendously. I played in the league, and it helped me get to the ACHA in college, which is one of my goals, and just taking that path and having that as my journey, I think will help with the players. I'll be able to guide them along. Most of them have a very similar path that they're looking to take, whether it be the ACHA or the NCAA in college or Tier 2 juniors. So just having that past experience, I think, is going to help me along the way tremendously.
Yeah, for sure. And as we look at last year's record with Peoria, there's room for improvement. What areas are you and your staff looking to improve upon the most?
It's going to be probably a very similar year this year to last year. We have a lot of newcomers coming in. We don't have a whole lot of returners. So we're
Hmm.
just really focusing on building a good locker room atmosphere, making all the kids comfortable. We have a lot of players coming in from outside the state. We have a lot of kids from our travel program in Peoria that are coming to play this year. So we're hoping those two groups can mesh well and just have a good locker room atmosphere for the kids here.
Yeah, and we saw that your main camp recently wrapped up. We saw a ton of content on social media about that camp. What kind of players were you looking to bring in?
We brought in a lot of good players this year. We traded for Brady Ernst from St. Louis. He's a big defenseman. He's going to be a big presence on our D line for us. We got it. We got a few players from the Sabres organization in Chicago. They're going to help us out this year. And then, like I said, a lot of players from our local organization as well made the roster. So it was great to see their development and all their hard work the last 2 or 3 years pay off, and they were able to make the big team here in town.
And I know you said you didn't have too many returners coming back this year, but what players can we expect to return to this roster and be a presence both on and off the ice?
Definitely Johnny Schweitzer. He's going to be one of the guys to look out for us this year. I think this is going to be his third year with the organization, and he took a big step last year. And then this year, he's just going to be a big presence for us in the locker room, big presence for us on the ice. He's a hard worker. He's going to be a good leader for us. And then guys like Carter Benoweiss and Jordan Minnie, just two good, solid defensive players that are going to help us on our back end. They're going to be good voices in the locker room. And then we have Connor O'Loughlin, Eddie Peterson, a couple more guys that come in. They just grind every day. They work hard, and I think those guys are just going to set a good example for the incoming guys, and just hopefully get us off on the right foot this year.
Yeah, for sure. And how is the existing staff in Peoria able to help you, transition into this role and kind of fill you in on last year's roster and everything like that?
They've been great. Blake Ortman, our general manager, I played with him when I played here for the Mustangs. Our owner, Jean-Guy Trudel, he was our coach back then as well. So we've had a good relationship for a long time, and they've just
Hmm.
really helped me out with whatever I've needed here, and they've been a huge help in that regard.
And as year one, is getting close to being underway, what is your biggest goal for this upcoming year?
Playoffs is our biggest goal. We're going to be a young group. We're going to be a new group, but playoffs is our goal. We want to make that and just improve from there. All it takes is a bid to playoffs, and then anything can happen. So just trying to make that happen and see what we can turn out of this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for hopping on this call today. And, we look forward to seeing what you guys do this season.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.